Hello, welcome to another tutorial in Alora Essentials. I'm Samuel Lightora Better Brimpong, and I'm going to take you through this tutorial. So we are going to build a portfolio website without session styles from scratch to show you how to build website to crown off the essentials for building websites with Alora Web Editor. So I'm just going to add a website and I'm just going to name it Photos, right? Photos, and I just click submit to do it. I've already done that. And it's an empty website. So let's go to photos and then we can see that it's empty. It's an empty website. Okay, so photos has loaded, and as you can see, it's empty. But you know, the first thing we would want to do is plan our website before we come anywhere near here. All right. So what we are going to do now is go into our folder. If you remember, when we're dealing with, as we were talking about the website toolkit, we talked about the Springboard folder. You duplicate it for each website that you are building, and make sure you name it after the website you are building, so that you don't get confused about which website contains which files. Now when you enter here, as we've talked about earlier, all your images are going to be here, but the images here are images that you have already resized and compressed, right? You put the raw images in here. And one of the things, I got these images from Pixels. So first we are going to look at the design that we are going to build. It's this design. Now this design is simple, clean, and it will be easy to build. Now we have a full course on building this from scratch with Canva by a colleague on our channel, so you can just watch it. There's a link in the description to watch that tutorial that is going to help you build this from scratch in Canva. Now that we have this, we are just going to move on. Now these are some of the pictures that I used for the design, and then we are going to have this here for our website. As you can see, the pictures are really huge. Look at the size, 2000 by 3125, and it's close to 1 megabyte. That is unacceptable for a website. The first thing you want to do for your pictures is to go to iloveimage.com/resize, and then you're going to resize your images. What you need to do is just pull your images in here, select everything, pull them in here, right? And you can either use by percentage or you can use pixels. For now, I just want to have pixels here. I want to use 1000. I want the width of each of the images to be 1000 pixels, but I'm just going to leave the height auto so that it's just going to make it proportional. As you can see, we have different varying sizes, but that's not a problem. We can mix and match them as we are building our website. Now I'm not going to resize this because I've already done it. Now after resizing, the next thing you need to do is bring the pictures into tinypng.com to resize them. These are online tools that are free that you can use to build your website easily. So after resizing, you just put them in the folder here. So after resizing, you just put them in this folder, the images folder. Then this will tell everybody that's going to use your website that you have resized these pictures and they are ready to go. One other thing that I'll tell you to do, as you can see in this picture, I put in Sinead Quayson, lady in red, with hyphens. There shouldn't be any spaces in here. All of them should have hyphens, and then you close it. That's a better way of renaming website files that you're going, images that you're going to use online, as well as files, PDFs, whatever you're going to use online. Now the reason why we are naming it this way is going to help search engine optimization. If you have keywords, you can put some of the keywords in there, but mostly I'll just advise putting the name of your company, putting the description of the image, so that it's easier. Because what that helps for, it helps disability people too, because then those people are not seeing the image, the description of the image that is going to help them see. And what Alora does is that it takes the name of the image and puts it into the alt tag of that image and makes it easier for people with disability to actually visit your website, as well as it's going to help other people who are searching for the image know the description of the image, because thousands of people are searching for images with proper descriptions. When people search in Google and your website is doing well with and it has been crawled, definitely your picture will pop up in images and probably lead to your website. There are so many other things. So as a photographer or any website that you're building, you make sure that you name the images properly. As you can see, Pixels did it with the name of Pixels, the name of the person who took the picture, and then a serial number. Maybe, I don't know what it's supposed to represent, maybe an ID or something like that. But you would want to do this. This is very important for your website. Once you have done all these things, now we are going to move on to colors. If you are building this website, if you are building this design from this website from a design that you have done already, then you would have the colors as I have here. I've extracted the colors from the design and I've put them here as background and foreground. But if you don't have the colors and it's an image that you are trying to build, you can get the colors by going to Google and searching for let's search again. So you can just search for extract colors from image, pick the first, any of them that you want, and then you can select the design and then click upload. What it's going to do is that it's going to go ahead and it's going to create the colors for you, and then by getting the colors, what you're going to do is that you're going to copy these colors and then you're going to use them. Now I'm just going to change this color. I'm just going to go ahead and go into my file here, and I'm going to add this color to, okay, it's already here. As you can see, all the colors are here, and that's fine. So you can just put your color in there, the test colors, as you're going to use them, and you will be ready to go. So now the next thing that we are going to deal with is this content for the website. Now we are building a photography website, a portfolio website for a photographer. So I could have in this maybe the person's name as a title and the stream photography in the title, and then the description will be excellent photography for all events in Accra. Now I'm not going to do all these things, putting the main headings, subheadings, content breaks. It's going to be done, so you can go ahead and put all this in here, but because we've already built this, it's in here in the design. But it's extremely important that as you're building your website, you get people content, every content that you are going to use on the website, you can post it in here, and you have content blocks in here. So like, let's say you have a content editor working on your website, all the content that they bring, you put it in here, and the ones that you are using on the website, you can fill some of them in here, the key ones, the important ones, you can put them there, and then you can work. So basically we've covered this part of the tutorial. We've prepared for our website. It's now time for us to build a website. In the next tutorial, we are going to go ahead and build this beautiful website.